I was staring at a perfect digital copy of my entire existence being auctioned off to the highest bidder for $50,000. My hand shook as I scrolled through the listing. Every photo from my phone. Every text message. Every email. My banking information. My medical records. Even my dating app conversations from 3 years ago. Someone had packaged my entire life into neat little folders and put it up for sale like I was some kind of commodity. The seller's username was dataminer_x and they promised complete digital identity package, female, 28, marketing professional, perfect for identity theft or social engineering. That female was me. That marketing professional was me. I'd only stumbled onto this nightmare because my friend Jake worked in cybersecurity. He'd been showing me how easy it was to access the dark web when we found it. "Emma," he'd said, his face going white. "This looks like your information." At first, I couldn't process it. Who would do this to me? I wasn't rich. I wasn't famous. I was just a regular person living a regular life in Chicago, working for a mid-sized advertising agency and trying to pay off my student loans. But as I kept reading, one detail made my blood run cold. The listing mentioned my distinctive birthmark on left shoulder and my fear of elevators due to childhood trauma. Only 5 people in the world knew about that elevator incident. My parents. My sister. My therapist. And my boyfriend of 2 years, Marcus. Marcus, who worked in IT and always joked about how careless people were with their digital security. Marcus, who had access to my laptop password because we lived together. Marcus, who I trusted with everything. My stomach dropped as the pieces clicked into place. All those times he'd borrowed my phone to check something quickly. How he always insisted on helping me set up new accounts and passwords. How he'd convinced me to use the same password for convenience. I was going to be sick. The auction had 12 bids already. 12 people wanted to buy my life and use it to destroy me. The comments section was even worse. People discussing what they could do with my information. Credit cards. Loans. Fake social media profiles. The possibilities were endless and terrifying. I called in sick to work and spent the next 3 days in a haze of panic and fury. Marcus acted completely normal, kissing me goodbye each morning, asking about my day. Meanwhile, strangers on the internet were bidding on my identity like I was livestock. The betrayal cut deeper than anything I'd ever experienced. This wasn't just cheating. This was something far more sinister. He'd systematically violated every aspect of my privacy, packaged up my most intimate details, and sold them to criminals. I wanted to confront him immediately, but Jake convinced me to be smart about it. "We need evidence," he said. "Real evidence that will hold up in court." That's when I decided to become someone else entirely. If Marcus could play games with identities, so could I. I created a fake profile on the dark web and started messaging dataminer_x. I pretended to be a buyer interested in purchasing my own information. The irony wasn't lost on me. "What kind of verification can you provide?" I typed. "Full access to her email for 24 hours post-purchase," came the reply. "Plus I can show you her real-time location data. She's at 1247 Oak Street right now." My address. He was tracking my location in real time. I dug deeper, playing the interested buyer. Dataminer_x bragged about having access to multiple subjects, but I was his premium product. He'd been collecting my data for over 18 months. 18 months of systematically stealing pieces of my life. But Marcus made one crucial mistake. He got cocky. During our fake negotiation, he mentioned specific details about the subject's workplace drama with her boss Janet. I'd only told Marcus about my issues with Janet 2 weeks ago. No one else knew those details. It was the smoking gun I needed. I spent the next week carefully documenting everything. Screenshots of our conversations. Records of the data being sold. Jake helped me trace the digital breadcrumbs back to Marcus's personal devices. But I didn't just want to catch him. I wanted him to face consequences that actually mattered. I contacted the FBI's cybercrime division and filed a detailed report. Identity theft, wire fraud, computer fraud and abuse. The charges were serious, with potential prison time. Then I called a lawyer who specialized in privacy violations. Apparently, selling someone's personal information without consent was worth a significant civil lawsuit. But the sweetest revenge was still coming. I arranged to meet dataminer_X to complete the transaction. I suggested a coffee shop downtown, claiming I wanted to verify the data in person before transferring payment. Marcus had no idea his girlfriend would be the buyer walking through the door. I'll never forget the look on his face when I sat down across from him at that corner table. The color drained from his cheeks as recognition dawned. "Hello, Marcus," I said calmly. "I believe you have something that belongs to me." He tried to play dumb at first, but I pulled out printouts of our entire conversation thread. His shoulders sagged in defeat. "Emma, I can explain." "The FBI will be very interested in your explanation," I interrupted. "They're actually on their way." That part was true. I'd coordinated with Agent Martinez to make the arrest during our transaction. Marcus started crying, begging, promising he'd never meant for it to go this far. He claimed he'd only started collecting my data to protect me, but then realized how much money it could be worth. $50,000, Marcus, I said. That's what you thought my entire life was worth. The FBI agents arrived exactly on schedule. Watching Marcus get handcuffed in that coffee shop was the most satisfying moment of my life. The legal aftermath was swift and brutal. The FBI found evidence of multiple victims on his devices. I wasn't his first. The civil lawsuit netted me enough money to completely start over if I wanted to. But more importantly, the case made headlines. Local IT worker arrested for dark web identity theft ring. Marcus's mugshot was plastered across every news website in Chicago. His employer fired him immediately. His family disowned him. He got 18 months in federal prison and had to pay restitution to all his victims. I changed every password, got new credit cards, moved to a different apartment. Jake helped me scrub my digital footprint and rebuild my online security from scratch. The whole experience taught me that the people closest to us can sometimes be the most dangerous. We trust them with our passwords, our secrets, our vulnerabilities. We never imagined they'd weaponize that trust against us. But it also taught me something else. When someone violates you that completely, you don't have to just take it. You can fight back. You can demand justice. You can make sure they face real consequences for their actions. Marcus thought he was so clever, hiding behind an anonymous username, selling off pieces of my life to the highest bidder. He never imagined that his victim might be smarter, more determined, and more resourceful than he was. Sometimes the best revenge is simply making sure the truth comes to light. Have you experienced something like this? Tell me in the comments.